Last thing here, and we'll wrap it up here today, is rhythm. I speak in rhythms almost constantly, and it's just so innate now, I don't even notice it. And I'm sure you've heard me speak in rhythms if you were to recall earlier, even on this presentation we have today. And this is the hardest one to teach. So there are just, the simplest thing I can show you up front is repetition. It's the easiest way to create a rhythm. And so let me give you this phrase, and let me deliver it to you so you can hear the rhythm of it. And it goes like this. It says, be strong, not weak. Be wise, not foolish. Be bold, not timid. Notice the repetition there. I said the same thing essentially 3 times. So I can always deliver it with the same type of cadence. Be strong, not weak. Be wise, not foolish. Be bold, not timid. That's a rhythmatic way of speaking. Whereas right now I'm just speaking conversationally. And let me give you another example of rhythm. And it goes like this. So here's another phrase. Would you sacrifice the long-term gain to avoid the short-term pain? Would you settle for mediocrity because you're too scared of excellence? Would you be okay with doing okay when you can do better than okay? Notice the rhythm there. And again, it's repetition. Would you rather this or would you rather that? Would you rather this or would you rather that? Would you rather this or would you rather that? First one is the repetition, where it's just be this, be that. Be this, be that. Be this, be that. So there are certain things where it's just like dun da dun da da, dun da dun da da, dun da dun da da, dun da dun da da. There are other things that are just dun da, dun da, dun da, dun da. There are way more complex rhythms. So the idea here is occasionally you want to fall into a rhythm. And the easiest way, there's 2 ways that I can show you to speak in a rhythm, and a rhythm is very effective. I have a dream is a rhythm. It's a callback. So every time Martin Luther King says, I have a dream, he delivers it in the same rhythm. And then he says whatever he says, right? That one day my children will be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. That's also a different rhythm. I have a dream, That's a rhythm, repeated over and over again. But even one of the simplest things that I'll do, and again, when I show you this clip, you'll see a rhythm in action. I have this 1-minute clip that encapsulates every single technique I'm talking about here today. And you can listen to me and see me because I'm doing this on a stage, right? But I basically say, I'm upset, I'm mad, I'm indignant. And that's a repetition. It's the same thing, upset, mad, indignant, but because I've learned how to speak in repetition, even though I'm saying the same thing 3 slight different ways, 3 different times, I can say it with the same rhythm. Now, if you can't get rhythm, that's okay. This is the least important one for you to understand today. However, over time, rhythm is very important. You don't always want to speak in rhythm, okay? But occasionally, when you really want to flare the drama, or you really want to drive a point home, or you really want to be heard, you speak in rhythm. Now, notice I just spoke in rhythm, right? When you want to bring the drama, when you want to create the tension, when you want to build the excitement, when you really want it to land, that's when you speak in rhythm. So, everything except for the last phrase, which I stopped with a pause, lowered my voice, was a rhythm, okay? That's very powerful. So if you're on slides, we're not going to write slides in rhythm for you. And you probably won't create your own slides that have rhythm on it because it's kind of weird for somebody to read rhythm, but speaking rhythm makes a lot of sense. And it's something that you should be aware of. So occasionally you could be rhythmic when you speak. Now, most of the times you're going to be arrhythmic. You're intentionally not going to have rhythm. And that's where those pauses come into place. And that's where your long sentences that go on forever are then maybe punctuated by shorter sentences. So you can have that variance, but occasionally rhythm is very effective because if you listen to all the greatest orators of, antiquity or even today, they all have rhythm.